Inside Out came and went in epic proportion last week with arguably its best lineup and biggest production to date. I sat down with some of the team behind the show to find out a little bit more about what was going on in and around the festival and how they felt on the day.
So the night before Inside Out, finished shift at Revs, and about, what time was it, 1:30, 2 o'clock, made our way back here, got final bits like the pull-up sign and stuff.
You catch me red-handed with a stock here.
Put it to yours, ready to go to site in the morning. As soon as I opened my eyes in the morning, I had any time to come to the office.
I was just a bit gutted, to be honest. Like, obviously after last year, and we'd had such a nice setup week. Like, it'd been lovely all week, and it was a bit shit that morning.
All right, yeah. Going about the rain light, but that's what it is. At least it's not as bad as last year.
It's a bit hungover as well, so it's just like, oh, great. But I mean, it was all right in the end. It was fine. It cleared off a bit, didn't it? I wasn't dressed appropriately. Really cold.
Pretty calm. You know, the weather was with us in the lead up, so we had a good build. We knew where we were with everything. Team have had a year to bed in.
I imagine there's going to be a significant amount of people who are going to want to meet Idris Elba. Before you leave here, write your name on a list, Mark will talk to them when they get here and see what we can facilitate and try and make it happen for everybody.
I just think it's part of it, isn't it? It's what they do. They want it for their Insta, want it for their memories. Do you know what I mean? They work hard.
Anybody particularly want to meet anybody else?
Philly in terms of big fans.
Right.
Do you need a lift of
When we did Hodor from Game of Thrones, you know, I was obsessed with Game of Thrones when that was a thing, you know, and I remember, you know, that's probably like 10 years ago, like, you know, and how excited I was to meet Hodor. You know, it's the same, they've got that feeling, you know, and that's great. You know, if people can have that and we can provide that, then yeah, why wouldn't we?
Chess is putting that down for healing.
You need all your team working because you need your best people to make sure it runs the best it can, but at the same time, if we're not enjoying it, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the point in doing what we do if we're not going to enjoy the event?
Bro, decent man. Weather's not that bad, like. Vibes are plenty.
Obviously made a joke. I was always going to make a joke out of your DJing.
That video you sent the group, I thought you were sending it to the content girls to say this is fucking rubbish. I thought they'd sent that in the group, and I was like, yeah, I agree.
Yes, the big inflatable hands, they caught a lot of attention, to be fair. They usually moan I get things too small, so I think I proved them wrong with that one. Obviously we upgraded our merch stall. I think that looked better than it did the year before. I really like the merch. I think some of the pieces are like, they're quite cool. They're not just us putting a logo on a t-shirt, which is exactly what I'm wearing now, like, but.
Six is out there. And that little thing over there. This is cool. At We Are Skate Records.
I think the best part was definitely like the VIP area, because we did that out, we did the Club Miami theme. And yeah, it just looked really cool. I think it was the best kind of thing we've produced so far. We had like the Colour Clash book, which is people could colour in, which Adam said no one would use, and it was around all day, so.
Is a gimp. Childish, that, isn't it?
And in that front gate, I could sort of tweak it and adjust it and dealt with it better than we've ever done, because we've got Headspace.
Walk with me, son, I'm busy. What, how am I feeling? Is that what you're going to say? Yeah, good, mate. I feel like it's gone really smoothly today. Most calmest shows we've done, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, like that.
You get towards the end of the day when everything's, like the gates have closed, everything's calmed down, everything's going off, you can kind of like unwind a bit. And it's just fun, like it's just nice to see all your hard work paid off. And you look around and you think like, we did this, and it's, you know, you get that kind of feeling, it's special really, but it's nice because you bring like friends along and then you're like, yeah, you know, go on stage, and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing, like.
Just so stressful running it. The last thing I wanted to do was go to an after party and run an after party. So I wanted to sit down, crack a beer open.
Over and out. Done it, been there, done that. After party, festival.
We're up here,
straight
just about.
Finished.
But you not done your thing.
Exactly.
You heard the man.
You heard the man. Relief, bro, it's done, it's over. Focus on something else now. Weight off my shoulder.
Yeah, debrief time. Lot to talk about. Make it better next year.
Just need to keep focus. That's it now. There needs to be a laser focus. Like, you know, we know the position of what we're doing. We know where we could be in 12 months' time if we get things right, etc. But, you know, we are under it right now.
We have got 4 weeks, do you mean, to work towards delivering that show to the absolute best of our ability. If you're asked to build a fence, you know, it couldn't be any further away from accounting. If you have to help with some admin, if you've got to help with something completely unrelated, that is going to happen in the next 4 weeks. Do you know what I mean? The only way we're going to get from here to the end product is by moving as one team.